welcome. It's crazy, guys. I'm on my 50th eye painting today. Oh my goodness. Isn't that crazy? I'm getting some music queued up in the background. Let's see. All right. Why don't any of... That's like the shortest playlist. But hello. Before I get into it, guys, if you have not volunteered for the eye project, there is still spaces left. So go volunteer before those spaces fill up. This is how you can submit your eye, all of the criteria. I need a photo of your eye, include the name you would like me to use for the live stream. Let me know what color your eye is, just because eye color looks different in different lighting. And then also, please, no makeup. That goes for both ladies and gentlemen. Please, no makeup. It's going to look better without makeup, trust me, because I can see like the natural pigments in your skins. And also, the higher the quality the photo you sent me, the better the painting is going to be. And then once the painting is done and it's drying, I will add different color leafing. So also include in that email what kind of leafing you would like. Here are the examples. So I have gold, copper, and silver. And then I have the vintage kind or the shiny kind. I'm also going to be getting like a rose gold pink. So I don't have any examples of that yet because it hasn't come in yet. But if that's something you're interested in, let me know in your email. And I included some photos so you guys could see what the examples are of like silver, copper, and gold. And now that that's all out of the way, let's start mixing some paint. I actually created a couple new palettes. Boyfriend was going to Home Depot, and I was like, I'll tag along with you, babe. But we're not going to use those today. We're just going to, those will be next time. But so let me clean off this palette a little bit. And I did get a new paint scraper. And of course, I don't see it in here. So that just sucks on my end, but it is what it is, I guess. Oh, that's fun. All right, let's clean this off so I can start adding paint on here. Hope everyone is having a good night. It's been a pretty hectic day today with so much stuff going on. It was really hot here where I live, which was nice. And even though it was, technically hot, I was still a little cold and had a sweater. But it is nice, being able to like stomach the weather. I hate it when it's cold. But I was adding a lot of, since it was nice and sunny, the best way to get the leafing to dry is to just go set it out in the sun. So I was adding leafing to some of the paintings that are done and ready for the leafing. I was doing the silver today, so if you see silver flakes, that's why. Yeah. Hope you guys are doing good. I put out a Batman video on my main channel. I didn't realize that I hadn't posted a video on there for like a week. There was nothing like I really wanted to talk about. Let's see. So I just didn't, I guess I just didn't. But I was doing so many other things that I didn't really realize. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll make a video tomorrow. And then I was like, oh shit, I haven't put out a video in a week. I'm kind of behind. So I'll get back on the grind. I felt like I was so like down the rabbit hole with all that Lord of the Rings news. Needed a little detox from that, I guess. Also, change of plans. I will not be going to Dallas this Thursday. I am actually had to reschedule. They had to reschedule, which actually works out for me, to next week on Tuesday. So I won't have to miss the Jack show this week, which I'm happy about. Okay. Now that that's done, I can get started. Let me adjust the lighting. It is a little bright on here. I was thinking of what to do for a poll. I don't know. What should I make for a poll on here? I already know once I'm done with this painting, I'm going to go straight to bed and pass out. But yeah. Also, guys, there's 19 people watching. Please smash the like button, please, and thank you. There you go. I'm sending the link out to a couple of my friends. Please smash the like button. Just finished watching the last episode of the 9-part YouTube documentary about Ken Forsey, the creator of Teddy Ruxpin. He tried to pitch an animated adaptation of Lord of the Rings to Tolkien in the late 50s. Oh, interesting. I was watching. Your documentary sounds a lot better than the one I had to watch. So I don't know if you guys know who It's a Gundam is, but he and I are friends. And I was asking him about like Rings of Redemption because my friend Flash needed me to watch this documentary on him so we could do doing a live stream talking about all that drama. And then what happened was I was asking It's a Gundam about it. I was like, hey, do you know who this person is? Like, what's the deal? And then he's just like, oh, that's nothing. You need to look at Chris Chan. And so, oh, he said 50? Oh, did I read it wrong? I'm sorry. And so there was this 56-part documentary about Chris Chan. And I got to about part 5, and still, the rabbit hole is just ridiculous. So I could either continue listening to that, or we can listen to music in the background. I did invite some people. I don't know if they're actually going to come or not. But it's up to you guys. What would you rather see? Chris Chan documentary or music? Christopher Prophet, thank you for that. Hey, Anna and chat. So, Anna, did you get my email? I just got you a sword for the Red Sonja cosplay. It's not real one. It should work. It's not a real one. It should work. Oh, well, thank you, Chris. I was actually looking into I was thinking of maybe like the Conan sword for her. Whatchamacallit? Because that's one thing. When it's fake metal, it shows up. So I was actually going to buy a real sword for that one. But yeah, I emailed the girl and I like showed her. I'm like, yeah, this isn't the right size. And because she said that I could send it to her and then she could make it bigger and then send it back to me. But I was kind of more on the, hey, why don't you just send me more of the chainmail and I could just add it on myself. That way we're not sending things back and forth and all. I know that would cost a lot in shipping and whatnot. And she didn't respond to me. So we will see how that goes. Yeah. Oh, Barkley's out and barking. What is wrong with this? This is the weirdest thing ever. Why is it not working? Where was the one I was using yesterday? That one was great. Is it this one? No, I don't think it was this one. This one is weird too. What the hell is going on with my paint mixers? What the hell? Maybe it was this one. What are you guys saying? It's weird. The 56 parts. Wait, okay, I totally forgot. Yeah, which one do you guys want? Do you guys want the documentary on Chris Chan, or do you guys want music? I'll put a 1 in the chat for Chris Chan and a 2 in the chat for music. See 1, see 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, I see more 2s than 1. It's probably better I don't watch a documentary on Chris Chan. It is kind of crazy. Yeah, it's 56 parts, so we wouldn't even finish the, it'd probably be interesting. Maybe I shouldn't do that for my 50th eye painting celebration. Mm-hmm. Christopher Prophet, thank you for the super chat. I could buy you another one so you could take it apart and use it for the first one also. I also thought a Conan sword would work, so that's what I got you. It's foam, but it looks real. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, so for that, I think you're talking about the chainmail for the taking it apart. So we're going to see if this, because I mean, all I really need is, I don't know, like 10 more rows. And I mean, I don't know why she wouldn't send it. Like, that'd be kind of ridiculous buying another one. So I want to see if she'll make it right. Because you said that you put in the correct size, so I don't know why it's so small. Like, there's no way indie girl other than an A cup could wear this. Like, it is tiny. And so, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe she sent the wrong one in the mail. I don't know. And as far as the sword, that foam works great for like conventions and stuff, but the problem is when you go to photograph it, it doesn't look real. And so like that's why my Alita sword, I had to get real metal. And so it's really heavy and it was difficult to pose with. But because it had because it was real metal, it worked really well. But yeah, that cosplay though isn't until I shoot the swimsuit ones. The next calendar I'm doing is the video game one. Yeah, that one's going to be fun. I like almost have everything I need for my Samus cosplay. And then, whatchamacallit, I'm the handmaiden. Oh, I was just at Home Depot. I should have looked for them. I need to get her like those staff things that she uses to fight with. I'm not going to be able to get my, like, the wig as short. But, I'll be able to try. Russell Hall, thank you for the super chat. Is your uterus ready for sparkly Batman? I don't find Robert Pattinson attractive because of the sparkly thing. Like, here's the thing, guys. When I was younger, I read the Twilight books. And then I waited in line at midnight to see the stupid Twilight movie. And I think it came out in 2008 or 2009. I waited in line. My family wouldn't wait. They thought I was stupid. And it was just me and my friend Sonora. And it was fucking freezing. We waited there for like 6 hours for the premiere in the freezing cold. And then we got in, and it was only people that had read the books that were waiting for this movie, right? So everyone thought we were stupid. And then the movie, we got to see the midnight premiere. My friend, actually, we switched seats, and we didn't know that they were doing the special drawing in the theater that we were in. And because we switched seats, she won. So I was in the winning seat, and I switched with her because I'm stupid. And she won, like, the big billboard poster of it. And so I was like, oh my God, which in retrospect, I'm glad that she won because I don't want that thing in my house. And so we watched Twilight. We're like, oh yeah, Kristen Stewart fucking sucks as Bella. And then everyone else in the world sees it and they go fucking crazy. And I was like, my mom, my sisters, they all go crazy for Twilight. And I was like, you motherfuckers gave me so much shit for going and waiting at the midnight premiere for Twilight, and now you guys are all obsessed with it. I was so mad. We went on the stupid Twilight adventure where we went to all the film locations. So, you know when Edward opens up his shirt and stands in the sunlight and shows Bella his sparkly chest? Guess what? That spot in the random forest, I stood there. Remember that little commercial for it where actually it's in the movie, but remember when they're in a little clearing in the forest and she has her back to him and there's all this mist and he's like, say it, and he's like out loud and she's like, vampire. I stood in that one little clearing in the middle of the forest. You know where they had their prom? I went there. You know where there was that bookstore? I went there. You know where Bella's house is? Guess what? I went there. You know where the girls went to the store to try prom dresses? Oh yeah, that's right. I went there. You know the restaurant where Edward and Bella had Italian food? Hey, guess who else went there? Me. I got dragged to all these fucking filming locations. You know the random beach where the werewolf guys come up and they're like, yeah, the Colons don't come here. Guess what? I was there. You know the rock where Edward leaned across Bella and said, so the lion fell in love with the lamb kind of shit? Guess what? I stood on that fucking rock. My sisters have this funny picture. It's like me and I'm just like making this face, like this kill me now face, and like they're leaning up against the rock, like reenacting the pose. And it was so weird because we're little kids. And this trip was my aunt's idea. And my mom was like, that's a great idea. Let's go on a Twilight tour. You know Edward's house, the big fancy ultra modern house? Guess what? If you guys guessed if I'd been there, I've fucking been there. And you know what? I got pictures of all of it, but I look stupid because I'm like a little kid. I have the worst hair in the world in those pictures. It's so frizzy. But yeah. So when it comes to the Twilight Batman, I think it's a genius move because they're going to make so much money. Because all those girls that were obsessed with Twilight, guess what those girls became? They became Raylos. They were writing fan fiction. Heck, 50 Shades of Grey is a fan fiction of Twilight, right? So they've all been waiting for Robert Pattinson to do another movie where he can be like in a franchise and he can be a Hollywood heartthrob again. These girls have been waiting. since the last Twilight movie came out for him to be in another freaking franchise like this. So that way they can buy his Barbie dolls, they can buy his t-shirts, and now he's, gonna be Batman, gonna be banging Catwoman. They're gonna lose their fucking mind. So yeah, this is a genius move because all of those desperate women are gonna buy into this shit. Like 50 Shades of Grey made money. Twilight made money. They are ready to give them their money for something that they want, which is Robert Pattinson. So I think it's a smart move. I really hope he's good. But yeah. That's my 2 cents on that situation. Okay. Now, this is a really blurry photo, so I'm kind of having just to give my best estimate of what some of these colors would be. But yeah, guys, Twilight. See, Christopher Prophet, thank you so much. Well, the foam one was cheap, so I'll look into a real one. No, Christopher, don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. I don't worry. I'm buying all of this stuff too, so don't worry about spending money on me. Russell, thank you for Super Jet. Hashtag Jazz Hands Batman. No freaking kidding, Russell. Patrick T, thank you for Super Jet. Sounds like Twilight trauma to me. You have no fucking idea. It's terrible. Christopher Prophet, thank you for Super Jet. Well, gotta go, so I'll see you all later, Anna and Jet. Well, bye, Chris. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate everything you've done for me and my channels and for all this cosplay stuff, so thank you. Cecil was Team Edward. Okay, see, that's the problem with all of this stuff. There shouldn't have been any teams because Bella was only ever in love with Edward. So the only people that are like the Team Edward and Team Jacob, it's like, well, you don't actually care about Bella because if you did, you would know she was never in love with Jacob. She only ever loved Edward. That's why in New Moon, when Edward left, even though she was spending time with Jacob and she was basically I wouldn't say abusing him. Well, she abused his friendship because he was in love with her and she totally wasn't in him. She was just still pining over Edward. So I'm like, it just means you want to fuck. What's his face? You want to fuck Jacob because she's not into Jacob. She's always obsessed with Edward. She doesn't care about Jacob, like more than a friend ever. So that whole Team Edward, Team Jacob, no, it's like that's just what you're into. You're not thinking about the character, you're thinking about yourself. And that would always make me so mad. So anyone that was like with that, they were just, who's she gonna pick? It's like, she has only ever picked Edward. Like, Edward left and she was still obsessed with him. She's like trying to commit suicide over this dude. And it's like, this dude's like over 100 years old and he wants to hang out with a 17-year-old girl. Like, that I feel like is a really alarming thing. But yeah. Oh, the Twihards. I will say, though, my favorite part of that trip was we stopped in Washington in this random little town, and there was a huge Star Wars store. That was the best part of the trip because I got to go to a Star Wars store. There's really not much to work with in this photo. But yeah, the Twihard trauma is real, guys. It is real. I'm going to steal some of these colors from one of my last palettes that's still not dry. I think that's good for now. Ooh. Huh. Let me fix this camera. Alright, I'm going to play some music in the background. When Nick goes live, I'll just play Nick's stream, okay? This is just some guitar music. Okay. Should I start my time lapse? Oh, I didn't. Glad I just did. So this gentleman, he is the husband of the woman that I painted yesterday. He said him and his wife watch my streams. And they really enjoy them, and so they both submitted their eyes. So that made me really humbled and happy to hear. I really get a lot of joy out of hearing that you guys enjoy my content. It's funny, I pissed off a lot of people. I triggered a lot of people on Twitter today because somebody that I follow posted that if you're over 18 and you're still a picky eater, then that's a character flaw. And I was like, I'm fine with that character flaw. I don't eat vegetables and the taste of water is disgusting. And people were like losing their mind. They're like, water doesn't have a taste. And I'm like, yes, it does. And it's terrible. Hmm. Let's try this brush a little bit. Is this a banjo? Ah! What is it? Oh, I see you guys talking in the chat. There's been no sign of the rat. I left the door and all the windows open after that whole rat incident, and I haven't seen it or heard it since. I haven't seen any like poops or anything that it could have possibly left, so I think it left. But God, that was terrifying. This stupid fucking rat. That was terrifying. Like, my heart leapt into my fucking head. I was like, ah, there's a fucking rat in here. Oh my gosh. So I had to go to the gas station, and I had to pee so bad. And when I was at the gas station, because I was like half an hour drive away from home because of the traffic. And so I was like, okay, perfect. I'll just stop at the gas station because I need gas anyway. And I'll go use the restroom. And I went in, and there was and I didn't see the restroom. So I was like, okay, I'll ask. Maybe it's one of those ones where it's like outside. And so I waited. And then I like asked the lady, I was like, hey, is there a restroom? And she's like, no, we don't have restrooms anymore. And I was like, anymore? You mean like you had them and you removed them? And I'm like, they don't make buildings without restrooms, right? And so I was like, I'm a paying customer. Can I like please use the restroom? And I swear, this chick, like there's a picture of a Karen in the dictionary, aside from all the other Karens, like this woman deserves her own fucking page. And she just started lecturing me. And I'm like standing there doing the pee dance. Like, I need to pee. And like I could tell like the other people when they're like felt bad for me. But I swear I had to pee so bad. And like she was fucking lying. And I'm like, they don't make buildings without restrooms. And I swear this always happens to me whenever I'm at rest stops. It wasn't a rest stop, it was a gas station. So I don't know why I said rest stops. I guess I just associate the two together. But I'm like, they don't make buildings without bathrooms. I know that there's a bathroom here. Like, can I just have the key or something? And she's just going off on me, and I just like, fuck! And I was like, fine. And I was like, if I was a guy, I would just whip it out and like pee while I was filling up gas. Like, not gonna lie. Like, that, you guys have it so lucky. I was like, if I was in a dress, I would have just done it. I would have just fucking peed right there. No shit's given. But alas, I was not, and I was not about to ruin my my nice thermal leggings. But yeah, it made me kind of realize, I'm like, you're the reason why like men don't want to date women anymore, because you're a fucking cunt. Like, you could tell she was like closing in on 50, and she's miserable working at a gas station, and she's got some weird kind of power over the bathroom, so she can just torture people. Get a shoey. No, those things don't fucking work. I can pee standing up just fine, guys. It was like the problem would be getting out of the clothing I was in. Like I said, if I was in a skirt or a dress, I would have just spread my legs and like stood wide and just peed. Yeah, no shits about that. I just logged into my Netflix. Didn't you already piss yourself at a gas station? Yes, Russell Hall. But that time, it was like 3 a.m, and so there wasn't anyone like next to me, so I just peed, and then I just, took my pants off and grabbed some gym shorts that I had, and just, put those on. But that guy was a fucking asshole, and I knew that there was a restroom there. I knew there was a restroom at this one too, but the lady was just a fucking liar. So, yeah. I didn't have a change of clothes with me, and I really didn't want to ruin my nice thermal leggings. And there was like a guy with his kid like parked behind me filling up with gas. That was like, I don't need to like, do that in front of a kid. I got my limits. But still, I was fucking pissed. I'm like, bitch, I know you have a fucking restroom in here. I don't make buildings without restrooms. And it's not like I was some hobo. I'm like, I'm a paying customer. Just let me use the fucking restroom. I had to pee. And so I had to wait, and I drove home. I probably shouldn't have been driving as fast as I was, but I had to fucking pee. And I was like, if I get a speeding ticket right now, it'll be, I think the policeman will understand, because I am, I wanted to cry. I had to pee so bad. But I made it. I made it home. Everything was good. And, yeah. Like, seriously, when you really have to go and you finally do, it is the best feeling in the whole world. I'm like, oh my God. Not that anyone like needed to know this. I know this is probably a very TMI thing. But, I had to go through with, I had to live with that. So you guys had to share in my experience a little way too. And again, this is like a really blurry photo, so I'm having to guess on a lot of this. But once I start adding detail, I'll be able to get in there and like make certain things pop. Oh my goodness. I have a guest. What's up, Drunk 3PO?
Finally.
Let me turn. How long were you back there?
Maybe 8 years.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
It's fine. I'm working on
How's it
something.
going?
It's all good. How are you doing?
I'm good. 50 eyes, dude. 50 freaking eyes.
It's awesome. It's
What are
awesome.
you up to today?
I've had a crazy couple of days. I can hear myself.
Yeah,
Check.
I can hear you.
No, I can hear echo.
Oh, let me turn down my volume. Now talk.
Check. Yeah. Have been
It's a crazy couple days. What's
days.
going on? Just the Star Cruiser stuff?
Yeah, that's like my Brie Larson.
Yeah.
Like my Brie Larson. This what the
Yeah,
weird thing
going
is
good.
like, yeah, the weird thing is it's like gotten all these. I've been in the middle of all these Disney theme park YouTuber drama stuff. It's kind of funny though.
Oh no. Shit.
It's like the Last
Tell us the
Jedi
dirt,
all over
dude.
again. No, they're like they've never just these happy-go-lucky people have never dealt with negativity, like I guess, in their streams, and like people are mad that they got to go for free and that they're saying it's good, you should go, it's fine, you should go, it's fine, you should go. So, and they're like, what are you talking about? It's too expensive. Like, why would you tell me that? I trust you. You got to go for free. Yeah. So I've had a lot of them reach out to me because after that one live stream, they were like, one person even was like, please don't share my video. Not that, you're criticizing me, but they don't even want attention on their video.
No.
It's so crazy to see these people act like this.
Have anyone like that you did watch their videos reach out to you about it?
Yeah, they said thank you because they knew, like, they were It's so weird because like the people that I did use, a laughingplace.com or whatever, I used like a lot of theirs. They had good video of everything that I wanted. I just told them, I was just like, I used your video, and they were like, thank you so much. We saw what you were saying. I'm like, oof. I wasn't criticizing the person.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, are you making new friends?
I am. It was kind of interesting because I had 1,600 people in my live stream, and somebody said like, Gary's about to go live, and I made a comment. I was like, oh yeah, when Gary goes live, I'll probably lose. And then everyone was like, who's that Gary? Because these are all like Disney. These are all mad at Disney people now that are my channel. So I'm like, wow, here we go. They don't know anything about this fandom, these other, they found me through that live stream. And
good for you.
Yeah, it's cool. It's kind of cool. So we were rocking 1,600 for the past 3 live streams. Like, wow, I've never had that before.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching both of them and painting. Well, I missed a lot of your Saturday one because I was painting, but the Friday one I caught.
Saturday was pretty similar. We just went out because it was like people that couldn't watch Friday.
Yeah,
But
that's what I
I
figured.
left them both up, and they're still getting like 600 views. So it's crazy. An hour. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm glad.
People make fun of you for going to theme parks, and you're like, but I know all the dirt, guys.
It's a crazy war out there because these people don't want to give up their access.
Yeah.
Like their Disney money. But now, like,
yeah, so they're not going to be honest.
Right, but they've upset their fan base because everyone was like, we know you're lying because we've seen the video and the hotel sucks.
Yeah.
Like how can you say $6,000 to play bingo and line dancing is good? How can you say that? Like it's crazy. I had this big channel message me on Twitter Friday night that I know who they are, but they were just like, they usually do 9-hour live streams, like walking through the parks. They just all day. They have like battery packs and everything.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and like they reached out and they were so upset because they were mentioning me in their live stream. They didn't say anything negative about me, but they turned it off in like 2.5 hours, and they just they were so upset because every comment was, "How could you do this? We trusted you. We this, we that," like the whole thing. And they were, and I'm like, I don't know what you reaching out to me for. I was like, I wasn't talking bad about you. I was just like,
Were they trying to blame you or just like asking you what's
no, they
going
were
on?
asking for advice because they were like, you trashed this whole thing in front of 1,500 people, and how come you're not getting the blowback
Backlash?
from, like, and I'm like, because I tell the truth that it sucks and I didn't even go. So I was like, they're like, well, we were telling the truth too. I was like, well, then I don't know what to tell you. It's like, that's a touchy subject, and this probably exposed so many people. And
Yeah, in the
I
chat,
got,
access versus integrity. Yeah, I always
yeah.
pick integrity.
And it's like, I don't understand it. Like, people aren't dumb. Like, people in this chat, like my chat, they're not dumb. Like, they could see the video. That's why Disney didn't release any video from inside, because they knew people would be like, this is stupid. They just released their pricing plan for their grand suite at that thing.
Oh
And it
God,
starts
how
at
much was it?
$20,000.
What?
Yeah.
No one is ever gonna book that.
It starts that. I mean, the
It
super rich
starts?
will. They got, yeah.
Jesus.
So crazy. I was like, they haven't released any pictures of it, video inside. It's because they know. Listen, if Disney was proud of this, they would have
It'd be
video.
all over everything.
Of course, they would have video of everything out. And now they're kind of like, well, we're gonna have to let the bloggers release the video. And now it's like, we're all laughing at you, dude. These bloggers too. Like, the live stream today was talking about the YouTube blogger backlash. And we would go on these channels that have like 900,000 subscribers, 800,000, and all their views on the Galactic Star Cruiser.
Where were you streaming at?
Huh?
I didn't see you streaming today. Where were you streaming at?
My channel. 7
I didn't
o'clock.
get any
I usually
notification
do the
at all.
podcast. I usually do the podcast recording at 7 on Mondays. So I just figured
I got no notification for anything from you all day today.
That sucks. I had 1,600 people watching me.
The hell?
Yeah.
Fuck you, YouTube.
And we were pulling up like these theme park vloggers that have almost 1 million subscribers, and they put out their Galactic Star Cruiser videos. Anna, I kid you not, some of them didn't even get 1,000 views on those videos. It's like, that's almost impossible to do with that many subs. It's almost impossible. And like, they're freaking out. They don't know, like, did you, maybe it's a YouTube problem. I was like, no. People want honesty. They it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, they're all learning that the hard way.
I'm just saying, like, this could change a lot of things if this is a failure. You know why? Because it just was released too, that this is Pablo Hidalgo's story group.
Of course. I thought we already knew that.
I didn't know it was the story group for the Star Cruiser. I thought it was like a Lucasfilm,
No, I thought we knew all that about the Star Cruiser.
I didn't know it was the story group alone. Like, they wrote the story.
Well, I mean, they'll get a pass from it. It'll be something else. They'll blame it on COVID or, I don't know, money not being good for people. They won't blame it on the story.
I have never seen this type of, like, even Last Jedi lovers are out there criticizing it. Like, this, they didn't make this for me. When you have, like, insulted your fan base.
Well, I mean, they didn't make it for them. They made it to try to gouge money out of people.
Yeah.
If they made it for them, it would have just been all Raylo shit.
Yeah.
But no, they thought that Disney theme park fans will buy anything, so we can just make this as expensive as possible, and we can make our money back because our parks have been closed for too long and we lost a lot of revenue. So that's why they upped their prices on everything.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's the same thing at Disneyland. Everything's super expensive, and they upped the parking too.
Yeah, how much is this a park?
It used to be $20 per day, and now I think it's like 30 or 35, and it's like
I think
40
it's
if you want.
35 because people
Yeah.
were saying like they about doubled the parking for California. So if it
Yeah.
was 20 for 4, then probably 35. That's godly, man. What are they thinking, man?
Well, they know people will pay it.
So the Galactic Star Cruiser was fully booked 3 days ago, all the way through August. It's not anymore. It's like July's almost wide open. August is wide open. June is half full. Like that's how many cancellations came through after all these videos came out. Of course, it's like it's crap. I don't know. I've just dove into this. I'm sorry, I'm talking about it a lot. I just freaking dove into this. Like I've been in like you know how you go in the rabbit holes and like I haven't come out yet. I've been in there for a week. I haven't slept. It's like a week in this freaking rabbit hole. And it's like, the more you uncover with stuff, it's like unbelievable. And then you find out how much these poor cast members are getting paid. And it's like, it just makes it all worse. It just makes it worse.
Yeah, they only get paid like the minimum wage of whatever
They're getting
Florida is.
$15 to $15.80 an hour.
I highly doubt that. So
no, it's fat. You can look it up. It would like they were hiring for the singing positions for Ray. We had the whole thing.
Oh, well, so that's for acting. You know, those are for like actual roles. If you are like, so the girl that checks you in, right? So the person that gets you your food, they're making probably maybe only 11.
Yeah, they're probably getting. I think Florida's minimum wage is 10 or 12. So yeah, they're getting minimum. And if they're using kids from the college program, forget it. They probably.
Oh, the college program, yeah. I think you only make like $10 an hour.
Highway robbery, and then because they take money out for your room and board and dorm and all that.
Well, so the whatchamacallit, usually if you're doing the college program, like you're either guest services, and that's only if you can speak more than one language, and everything else is like janitorial. So all of like the maids and stuff, those are all college kids.
Can you imagine like being Ray and having to do that scene every night for a year? I couldn't. I know they don't do it every night, but they have other actors doing it. But it's like I can't. I feel bad for them because like people that watch the videos, I'm sure they were excited to see what people were saying, and then they go on and they're like everyone's talking. And it's like, ooh, everyone's seeing that horrible choreography. God, I feel so. I hope this changes something. There's a whole demographic. It's tell me to shut up because it's like it's running through my head. But this whole thing, this whole demographic of the Disney YouTubers and how their views and subscribers were going down these past 4 months anyway, and they feel like this guy did this whole thing on it. It's fascinating. It was fascinating for me. For other people might find it boring, but it was just like some of them are quitting. They were like a Disney YouTuber for years, and they're just like the views aren't there anymore, and they're just gonna do other things. And they think the Star Cruiser might have just killed people's career.
Jeez.
I know. Well, that's how serious this thing is. It's like, and so then like Disney has hired TikTokers and Instagram people. Like they put them through the school, and where they can show them how to effectively use TikTok for Disney, and Disney's going to give them like, discount on tickets and clothes and all that stuff. And all that stuff is like found out. It's like, yeah, like if they, I don't know what they're thinking. What the frick are they thinking? They're not. They live in a weird world. Weird world.
Well, aren't you happy you're not one of them?
I'm happy that I'm at this place where I have like some kind of control, and they're like scared. Like this people, like, please don't show our video of the thing. We really respect you, Jay, and we've been watching. You know how they do. I'm a big fan of your channel, and I really love your content. We just don't want a lot of negativity on us. So if you could not, I was like, don't worry, I'm using somebody else's. Thank you so much, and we really love your content. Thanks for speaking out. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Dude, imagine that. You're so like embarrassed by your content that you have to ask other YouTubers not to talk about it.
I felt, I don't know.
That's, I mean, if you're that ashamed, like if you post a video and you're ashamed of it, like what are you even doing?
And this YouTuber has 128,000 subs.
Oh.
I just kept telling all of them, I'm like, well, can we hang out in the park one day? Like, I'd love to see you face to face. And I just remember, that day, Anna. I remember that day I was at Epcot for park hopping. And they said vloggers, you don't belong here. Yes. And now they're all coming to me with their hat in their hand. Like, please don't expose us as shills. Please. Please don't do that to us, Jay. We're with you. We're like, yeah. You kicked me out of your secret club. How's that working out? Like,
I didn't even know about the club, but I didn't want to be in it.
I know. I was trying to be nice. You took my niceness, you stuffed it in a sack and threw it in the lake.
Dude, talk about you always trying to be nice. It's so I mean, I told you about this the other night. I'm just like, people that like just, you can tell when they're jealous. And I mean, there was this one person that's just like so jealous of you and what you're doing and your success. And it's just like so apparent the way people are online. And I was just sitting there like trying not to laugh. Because you can just see like them seething whenever you were brought up. And I'm like,
It's nice to be brought up.
Yeah.
Because
you're special. Yeah, guys, if you're wondering who I'm talking to, it's the one and only Drunk 3PO.
Congratulations on making it into Fortnite.
Thank you. That actually made my day. I was so happy. I was like, I told Peaches, and I was like, you and the Munchkin need to get this skin. Look, it's Rogue. It's me.
They have Rogue and Gambit.
That's so exciting. I kind of just want to make an account just so I can buy it. How long is it available for?
Too. Probably a week.
Yep, fuck it. I'm gonna make an account just so I can buy it. How much is it?
I don't know. Like it's just different for everyone else because of, like, if you're a Fortnite member like I am, it's a lot cheaper. So yeah.
Well, are we talking like $5, $10?
Like probably like 7 or 8, yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Well, I'm glad now that when people see Rogue, they think of me.
That's all I see now.
Is Rogue?
Yeah.
This photo has like such bad lighting.
Are like, you're dressing like a child's clear. I saw that on Twitter. I was like, these people are
Oh
idiots.
my god. That person, I'm like, you're like a special kind of retarded. I almost posted like the main Rogue picture where it's like my butt and be like, if you think that this is a child's Halloween costume, you got problems. And then they were calling Robot Head British. And he's like, yo, wrong continent, dumbass. No, those are all, you know, those are all just weirdos that are trying to get attention. There was one person that was they're also mad because I'm excited for this Batman movie. They're like, bitch, you hate everything. And I was like,
that. You're just like, what?
aren't you complaining? Wait, you're complaining because I'm excited for something. But weren't you just complaining because I'm never excited for something? So you're mad when I'm not excited for something and I'm critical. And then you're mad when I'm excited for something. So I'm like, so basically, you just hate me no matter what I say or do, which is the way these people are. And I retweeted one and I was laughing at them. And I swear, immediately after, because I checked it a few hours later and I saw the time that they responded, it was like instantaneous. They're like, ooh, a big YouTuber responded to me. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I just
big
made your day because
YouTuber.
I have no idea who you are, but you obviously know who I am.
I am
yeah, they hate. A lot
seething
of
over
haters.
Peter Soretta. Just like
Why? What's going on now?
he just went after Gina Carano again. Gina blocked
What?
her.
What are you
It's
doing?
just calling her an idiot and stuff like that. I'm glad you're not in Star Wars. And then Gina blocked him. And these weird. I should do a video called uh weirdos celebrate Gina being blocked or celebrate being blocked by Gina. They party over it. It's so weird. It's so freaking weird. Like they throw these parties. They're like, yeah, I'm blocked by Gina. Peter Soretta did a big party on Twitter about being blocked by Gina. Like, hey everybody, let's see who's been blocked by Gina. They're so freaking weird. You harass this poor woman. You harass this poor woman, and then you like wonder like
What was
why
he
she
saying to
blocks
her?
you. What was what was he being mean?
Yeah, like what was he doing? Just
She
saying I'm
tweeted
glad you're not in
something
Star
out.
Wars?
She was just like, he's like, you're full of hate, and I'm so glad you're not in Star Wars. But he has been like talking trash about her for months, calling her the gamer words. So
So he's just a loser.
I don't know. I hooked my friend up with a girl like a couple days ago, and they're doing so well together. I feel so happy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I
He
never
like
know people to hook my friends up with.
uh had an opportunity yesterday. Thanks.
You know what? In the long run, you might find I did you a favor.
Hmm.
But there wasn't really an opportunity regardless.
I know.
It would have just became the people that were there were not or certain ones weren't fans of you, and it would have just been a let's trash drunk 3PO stream, which I'm not about.
Chrissy wouldn't allow that.
So I think in that setting it was better that I didn't mention you.
My friends won't even mention me.
Hey, we did. We talked about you a little bit, but like I said, I got the vibe for the room. And,
Yeah. No, I
know.
Wonderful people. It's a wonderful people.
So it turns out I'm not going to Dallas until next week.
Who? Oh, you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always wonderful. Like, you could always tell when you get a little success and people are like, oh. So.
Exactly.
But
when it comes to other people, I'm just like, well, can you paint? If the answer is yes, I'm like, all right, how well? The answer is no. And I'm like, well, then, I mean, you don't like my videos? Boo fucking who. You don't like me as a person? Get in line. But, yeah. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I'm not going to Dallas until Tuesday. I think that they wanted to have some more political people on to talk about this whole
Oh, the
Russia.
world stuff.
Yeah, which I'm like, I'm kind of grateful for. But also my calendars are supposed to be coming in this week, so I'm like, I wanted to be here when they came in. And I was kind of worried. I was like, Peaches, if they get here and I'm not here, because I had a feeling I'm like, they're going to get here the day I freaking leave for Dallas watch. So I was like, oh, okay, good. Next week, I'll be there.
Check your Twitter DM.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll send you.
You know what? I thought.
All the Peter Soretta screenshots. Yeah, I might be a nice guy, but sometimes you just gotta flex.
I would have watched it, but I didn't have any notification that you were.
They do like me over there. They like me over there on Simcast. Me and Chrissy are good people. I'm gonna go see her in Tampa.
Wait, why are we talking about Simcast?
No, someone in the chat said Simcast doesn't like Drunk 3PO. Oh, they do.
That wasn't the show I was talking about, but.
Oh. How was the show you were on?
I was on multiple streams. I just didn't promote the second one. I didn't think the audience would whatchamacallit. Sometimes I don't promote all the streams I'm on just to see who shows up in random corners of the internet.
That is true. I was on a guy, he's a member of mine, didn't even know he had a channel. And he was asking me to be on. And I was like, hey, I'm going on. God, what the freak is his name? Legion of, I don't know what it was. He had like 7 subscribers, so I was like, no, I'll go on. And I forgot to put it in my Discord, and like I was like, oops. Oh well, that's why nobody knew I was there. He doesn't have a Twitter or anything. He's just kind of like.
Well, it's funny because there's sometimes when I'll go onto like Discord calls, and half the time I don't even realize that they're live until after. And people, because I'll be like, oh my God, we're live. And they're like, yeah. They're like, oh shit, you didn't say anything like bad. And I was like, no, typically everything that I would say live, I would say off air too. You know, except for like some personal information about people. Like I wouldn't share that stuff, but it's like kind of an open book. Asking about Pokemon. Oh my God, that was a conversation I was not expecting to ever be part of, but yeah, I was there. If you guys didn't notice, I barely said anything that whole time because I'm like, this is not a, this is not my, I don't know. I guess it's not my kink. Never wanted to fuck a Pokemon. But that makes me laugh, Drunk. The thing you put in the private chat.
Yeah.
Anyone upset about it?
I don't care.
I know you don't care, but it's fun to know.
I don't know. I just was like, whatever.
Good for you.
Keep talking, I'll do it again.
I'm proud of your success. Did you ever want to get back to watching Star Trek?
Yeah. I do. Dump it on my basement channel. I get more viewers live over, well, except for the Star Cruiser stuff. We do like a lot of our lives over there now. You know how like people have like a live stream channel?
Yeah.
We should. I think we should do it old school, like with the mirror.
Well, I think I figured out how to do it on Twitch.
Oh, well, that's cool. We'll do it on your Twitch.
Yeah, because I could just share my screen on like OBS and it just have us in like the StreamYards. I think that's because I've seen people have multiple people stream together on Twitch.
Multiple people, yes, but sharing a film, I don't know how that works.
Well, is the original series on Amazon Prime anymore?
I don't know.
I don't know either because they took it off of Netflix. Russell, thanks for chat. Be honest, the showerhead Hitachi was intriguing. No. Sorry, I have to be attracted to the thing to like consider doing that, and like the bestiality stuff is just
Oh my god.
not ever, no.
So
That whole Pokemon thing, I just don't get it. I don't know, maybe I'm too old.
you're 9 years old. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm 9 and I'm not interested in that. I don't see Pokemon as sexual objects.
So people in the chat don't know who Peter is. Peter Soretta owns Slash Film. He also owns a theme park channel called Ordinary Adventures. Peter Soretta attacked my channel when I only had 55 subscribers under Slash Film, laughing at the views.
Oh, that's that guy.
He's gone
well,
after.
That's why he's going after Gina. It's because of you. He hates you.
Yeah. He does have a successful theme park channel. I'll give him that.
Yeah, how did his Galaxy Star Cruiser channel go?
It didn't go as big as I thought it would be because they've gotten bigger views on a cruise than they did on this. It's kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, if this Star Cruiser thing was a cruise, I feel like it'd be getting received very differently.
Britney Spears, like on Instagram, posting nudes.
Oh my god, I know.
She's just like going for it.
So if you guys don't follow Britney Spears on Instagram, for the past few hours, I guess she's in like Hawaii, she's just posting naked pictures.
She's like butt naked.
She's butt naked. She's like doing little videos where she's rubbing her nipples.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah. The one where she's like posts like the little diamonds over everything. I'm like, oh my god.
Little vagina.
And her nips. Well, the one where she's like rubbing her nipples, she like totally flashes it.
Yeah. I'm watching that now. Good content, Brittany.
She's trying to get a male fan base.
Watched it again.
Yeah. So
oh, dude, I was in love with Britney Spears back in the day.
Yeah. Like everyone
she went through like a crazy phase, and it's like, well, everybody goes through a crazy phase.
Yeah. Not as crazy as Britney though.
When she shaved her head and like all that stuff. Yeah, that was that was a rough one.
I was watching like that documentary that they would put out when like all the fans were trying to get her out of her conservativeship.
Yeah.
Russell, thank you for super chat. We all saw it years ago anyway. Oh well.
Slick Rick, it's a shame it's 20 years too late. Well.
Hey, she's not 40 yet. My crazy thing is like she wants to have a baby with her fiance. And I'm like, really? Like this late? All right, whatever. You got the money, you do you.
Crazier things have happened.
It's weird seeing how like old her sons are. Because I'm like, fuck, I remember when they were born. Now they're teenagers. I'm like, God, I feel old.
Oops, I did it again. Play with your heart.
What are you singing?
Oh, Brittany. Oh, baby, baby. Oops. I got in love. I love that song. I don't know why.
I was obsessed with Britney Spears when I was a little kid.
Yeah. From above, I'm not so innocent.
So hey, do you think you're going to go to Anime Matsuri this year? Last weekend of July.
I don't even know what that is.
It's that convention that we all went to. You didn't go, like me, Cecil, Yellow Flash, Nick Ricada.
I know, but I still don't know what that is.
It's an anime convention in Houston. It's a lot of fun. You can come. You can be on a panel with me.
They won't know who I am.
Well, I mean, we had a room full of people last time.
Probably for Yellow Flash. I saw the video. He was so funny. He was just kind of like, hey.
I'm Yellow Flash.
You got like a standing ovation.
Yeah, I feel like there was like, out of everyone, like Nick had people coming up to him constantly.
That makes sense.
But it's funny because like, well, me and Cecil had like we had no idea what was going on like half the time. But it was a lot of fun. You would like it.
I would like hanging out, yeah.
Oh yeah, hanging out was fun. We went to like a Star Wars-ish bar that had like comics and stuff. This is probably one of the most difficult eyes I've painted because the picture is like so blurry. It's like trying to pick out facial features. Challenging myself with this one. You need to send me better.
Jane Anna Sings isn't available at the shop. We'll make it available.
What? What's not available?
Whatever we did at the... Man, I destroyed that last year.
You destroyed who?
Another live stream was going on at the same time. It didn't like me.
Big shot drunk 3PO over here.
I have my moments.
Yeah. Got any big plans for tomorrow?
They're not always good, but I have my moments.
Yeah.
Now that it's like kind of over, it might not be over.
I don't think it's over, dude.
Now we're gonna get like the real reviews come out from people that paid. I'm tired. Live streams. I don't know how y'all do the Jack show so long.
Well, I mean, I've been falling asleep on the Jack shows. People have been mad at me. They're like, Anna's the worst part of the Jack show. Speaking of the Jack show, what the fuck are you doing? Hi.
Hey.
Hi, what's up, Jay? I wanted to come on and congratulate you on your 50th eyeball.
Thank you.
I can't believe you made it this far.
Yeah? You didn't believe in me? You thought I would give up?
Yep.
Hold on, I'll be right back. 1 second.
Something I said?
Drunk's leaving.
It was me. We got to get him to come to Anime Matsuri.
I know.
He'll be there.
I'm back.
Yeah?
Jay, come to Houston. It's fun.
Just like that.
It's the Anime Matsuri thing. It's fun. Like, I don't give a flying fuck about anime, but it was fun.
Yeah, so I don't know if what month is it in?
July. It's the last weekend of July.
I might be in the middle of filming.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
What are you filming?
I can't talk about it yet.
What, are you doing a movie about Harambe?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Makes sense.
Are you starring in it, Cecil?
Yeah, I'm the kid that climbed in the cave.
They're race swapping a little black child with an older white male.
Testodians said it would be better if it was a older drunk white male who called in. Jay, of course, will be playing the tragic role of Harambe.
Oh, poor.
So what they're gonna do is have
Harambe.
the Harambe be killed off early, and go through the tragic events of the drunk man living with the grief of falling in a pit while going, not watching where he was walking, of having being the one that got the monkey killed.
The Testodians really didn't like the one where I lived and he died, so they changed the ending to him tearing me apart. They loved it. It was the feel-good movie of the year. It's called
Harambe, starring Cecil.
Yeah. They'll have some kind of theme song where it's like, everywhere I turn, I see him. You'll have like visions of Harambe holding you, saying, why did you pull that trigger? Why? I was fine. I was fine.
What happened to the guy that shot Harambe?
Oh, it was the police, I believe, wasn't it?
That was probably.
Did they get canceled for shooting an animal? Like, did PETA get mad?
No, they kept him like. I think they talked about him.
Listen, I mean,
why did you bring up Harambe anyway? Where did that come from?
That's the movie you're filming.
I mean, how did he guess it on the first? What's he thinking?
I thought if I had to cast Jay as anything, it would be a gorilla.
Jay's a little tall for a gorilla.
I appreciate that because I didn't think my ass was big enough, but now I know.
You're not hairy enough to play a gorilla.
Well, they would definitely,
they'd add some modifications on.
What they would do is they'll do it like the Lord of the Rings. So he'll be the same height. But I'll be playing actually a baby. It'll match up.
I think they could turn it into a love story between man and beast, and
oh no,
how the love
this
was
is getting too close to that Pokemon conversation.
It was just pulled from you.
Is this going to be one of those cases where co-stars fall in love?
It'll be like Mr. and Mrs. Smith level of love.
Are we going to adopt children?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to adopt a couple of Asian babies and a couple black babies.
Yeah. Of course. Typical Hollywood.
I'm going to go for Cambodian kids.
Oh my God. What is this, 2000?
My eyelash lady is Cambodian.
They're making a comeback, Cecil.
Oh, Cambodian kids are making a comeback?
Yeah, didn't you hear?
Do you ever bring up politics with the Cambodia? You ever ask about the killing fields and Pol Pot?
They erased that history.
When as she's doing your eyelashes rather. So
are you talking to me now?
Yeah, you probably had no idea.
No, she tells me some horror stories.
Yeah, it's a horrible place.
Oh my God. Can we just highlight something real fast? So this person that I've highlighted on my screen went on a rant on Twitter saying that they disavowed me, Nerdrotic, Hill versus Babyface, Nina Infinity, probably drunk 3PO2. And it was like a whole tweet.
I was in that mix too. I was in there too.
Whole tweet thread going off on me and how much they hated me and all of us and how we're shills and sellouts. And look who is in my live stream. Just saying, dude. Get a life. Now I'll unmute you, Cecil.
I like his avatar.
Well, of course, everybody loves Gremlins. I just think it's funny. I think it's funny that the people that talk shit about you publicly online, all they really want is your attention. Which
he said I never said hate, he said.
I mean,
well, you talk shit publicly, dude.
Some people can't get a hard on unless you respond.
That's true.
So
true.
I think you're helping him out sexually.
That's
Maybe he's just
disturbing.
having a bad day.
I just think it's funny. I want everyone to see. Mofo talk shit, but who shows up in my chat?
Maybe he was just having a bad day. See, he says so.
When Anna
It was
talks
a
to me,
pretty
I'm
long rant of
happier.
a bad
That's all I'm
day.
saying.
What was
I'm
that?
happier. When I get to talk to you, I'm happier. So maybe they just want to know what that feels like, whether it's a negative or positive.
Yeah, some people, they just feel very, very entitled.
Borg says Anna missed my super chat.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I can pull it. Oh, you got it? Patrick T.
No,
also.
I'm on a paint.
Is she there?
I missed a couple today too, and boy, they told me about it.
What? Super chats?
Yeah, they left a comment. They're like, "You're nothing but a fake." I had a super. I was like, "Yeah, thanks for your money."
Wow.
Aw.
I can't stand it, Cecil. There's just too many that came in today. I couldn't read them all.
Yeah.
Should probably quit.
It's too. How much?
Problems.
I mean, people give you money to read a sentence. You're not an animal. You're not a goddamn. Not a pack mule.
I feel like remember one of those. You remember you used to put a quarter in a box and a monkey would dance. That's what I felt like.
Aw. Oh, that's right.
Even though I have no idea what that feels like, but that's what I felt like. Yeah, that's why I'm filming Harambe. I'm also doing the voiceover for the beginning. In the deep parts of the California Zoo lives a beast that's in love with a man who drinks alcohol.
California.
That man is no other than Cecil. As he makes his way to the zoo, he looks deep in the eyes of the giant beast ape and admires the silver going down his backside to the crack of his ass.
Gosh, you should read romance novels.
No, you gotta steal the line from Planet of the Apes. Beware the beast man, for he is the devil's pawn. Alone among God's primates, he kills for sport or lust or greed. Yea, he will murder his brother to possess his.
So why do you know the lines from Planet of the Apes?
I watched it 1,000 times.
Mm.
This is
Did you like their mini appearance in Spaceballs? I said, did you like their appearance in Spaceballs?
The Planet of the Apes? Yes. When they're looking for them.
Oh shit, there goes the planet.
I could do a movie about that too.
About Spaceballs? The Planet of the Apes.
This is a story of a pet.
What? Are you high? Oh, no.
Coming December 31st, a tale of a man who never grew up.
Coming December 31st?
Yeah. Obsessed with Planet of the Apes. I like it, Mom. Billy, stop watching that movie.
You know what's sad is my family would turn on those movies and they would be like, Anna, that's you.
What?
Yes.
Which ones did they say were you? Were you watching the ones from the 60s and 70s or the ones from...
Yes.
So you were Zira, I imagine.
I was the hairiest one.
You were the baby when they had the... remember they had the baby in Escape from the Planet of the Apes?
Dude, I wouldn't have even had to wear makeup to be in that damn movie.
Because Ricardo Montalban took their baby into the circus.
Coming January 15th, a tale of a hairy young girl.
Oh, no.
His mother shunned her and said, "You should be in Planet of the Apes." It's a story of love, fear, and monkeys.
Oh, man, what was the name of the baby? They named it after the doctor that was helping them.
You talking about the Charleston Heston versions I've never seen?
You never saw? They're all free on YouTube right now.
Never seen them.
Dude, Charlton Heston was the GOAT. You know, instead of security, he just had 4 giant German Shepherds.
I liked him in 10 Commandments.
That is security,
He's
Anna.
great.
Instead of
I
security.
know, but like he didn't hire security. He just had 4 giant
Just walking
German
around with
Shepherds.
dogs.
That is security. That's a fucking attack dog.
Oh no, it was just at his house, and he had this sign at his house that said, "Don't get out of your car, just honk."
He's like, yeah, that sign's serious.
Take your damn dirty hands.
Well, no, it's because he
My
brings it up
cold,
on like the
dead
Johnny
hands.
Carson show, because Johnny Carson was like, yeah, that sign. He's like, it really like, he's like, you're. At first, he's like, you get there and you read it, you're like, what? And then you see them, and it's like, oh shit, these are some big dogs.
So they were trying to get. They were trying to get help the Planet Apes end up. Zira and Cornelius end up on Earth. Present day, like 1970 or whatever.
Present day, 1974.
They end up there and they become kind of celebrities on Earth. And then they find out like that she experimented on humans, and then they were
A
like
story of experimenting on
Yeah,
humans.
so they want to fix her because they find out apes take over the world, and they're like, you being here might be the reason why apes took over the world. So they want to fix, make them so they can't reproduce, but she's already pregnant. So then she escapes with him. He accidentally kills a guard. And then Ricardo Montalban has a circus, and he's like, I'll hide you, in the circus. And then she's like in a cave. So she's giving birth, and then another actual chimpanzee in his circus is giving birth at the same time. And then they find out that he's hiding them, so they run off with the baby, and then they all get killed. It's the 3 of them die and the baby. And then you see at the circus, the other chimpanzee is holding another little chimpanzee baby, and that baby's talking, saying, Mama. That's how it ends. Ricardo Montalban switched them.
What movie?
The Planet of the Apes.
Really?
Escape from the Planet Apes. It was the second or third one. No, third one.
What was the one where the people, like, there's humans on the Planet of the Apes, but they live in, like, the Forbidden Place, and then...
that's Beneath the Planet of the Apes. That's the second one.
Yeah, but, like, they take off their, like, hats, and they're all bald.
They're all mutants. They're all scarred up from the
What
radiation.
doesn't he see the Statue of Liberty in one of them?
That's the first one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's when he realizes he's not on another planet.
Yeah.
I
Didn't
love
he make out? Wasn't that the first intergalactic kiss?
Huh?
Didn't he kiss an ape?
He does kiss Zira at the end. He says, Zira, I'd like
It's an intergalactic kiss.
interspecies.
Interspecies.
Intergalactic.
Wait, didn't Kirk do it first?
Kirk was in 19...
Also, you're in dangerous ground here. He did it first interracial. Now you're comparing that.
Not interspecies drunk.
No, I know, but didn't he kiss an alien before that? Before he kissed
He kissed a bunch of aliens.
before he kissed
Yeah, but I
Uhura.
think like the ape part of it, Kirk didn't kiss an ape person.
I mean, he didn't
No, I was saying did he kiss an alien? That's where I was.
He kissed a bunch of aliens.
Like, did he do it before Charleston
this
Heston?
year, Anna. This guy's you're TikTok, Clarice. This guy's on. He's 90. Hurry up.
What? Captain
You
Kirk?
gotta meet Kirk so he could finally kiss an ape girl.
Oh my god. Fuck you.
No, but you do have to meet him before he dies.
Yeah.
You're very, lackadaisical about it. Like, oh, he's 90.
I know.
He just went to outer space.
I know. Trust me, I really do want to meet Captain Kirk.
What about Picard?
Patrick Stewart, I don't think he would be that nice to me. I mean, I would love to meet him, but I don't know. I've heard from people that he's very different in person.
He's British, though, right?
What does that have anything to do with it?
They're different people.
All right.
Yeah.
Captain Kirk's Canadian.
Yeah, he can be a little ornery.
I don't like the way that Captain Picard talks. He just should learn to talk American.
Make it so. I love that, though, when he's like, make it so.
Make it so, number 2.
I would
You know which one was number 2?
Yeah, it's Riker. He
No,
dated
Riker's
the hot
number
chick.
1.
Oh. The only thing I know a lot about The Next Generation is that freaking song Yellow Flash plays at the beginning of every stream he ever does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Why does he play that?
I don't know.
He thinks it's so funny.
It's great. I like it.
Oh, I like it too. I'm just saying it's just have you ever been to that guy's channel?
Mm-hmm.
The guy who made that song, it's so random.
I think he's like an old fan of that guy. What's his name? Pogo or something? I never heard of him before.
Yeah, well, Pogo doesn't copyright strike people, so.
Stewart may be too gay for Anna, says, who said that? Holocron Library Fox.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by that hotel. I read everything I can about it. the Star Wars thing. Like sometimes,
the biggest money failure ever.
I think we're like in an alternate reality. I'm like, this can't be real. Like,
I am so knee deep in that mess. It's like not even funny. It's like I'm gonna need to literally like touch grass. Like I really need to go out and touch grass because I have been in it like for days. I've had people contact me from the inside. I've had YouTubers contact me begging not to play their content because they're scared of the backlash. I've had theme park vloggers just like come out. I mean, it's unbelievable what's going on here.
Theme park vloggers, man.
It's like it is worse than the Last Jedi stuff that I've been dealing with. The hate that's but you've seen people at theme parks. Those people that hate you that would talk trash about you, I laugh at them. It's like funny because I'm like, really? You don't scare me at all. It's actually kind of sad that you're throwing a temper tantrum right now.
I cannot believe the level of whack that is for $6,000.
I know. Oh, they just released their... See, so let's go to this one. They just released their Grand Captain Suite pricing. No pictures of the inside, mind you. Or did they let the media or YouTubers go in to see it? But they just now released the pricing starting at $20,000 for 2 nights. Not including 3 excursions.
You better be getting a slave Leia hooker for $20,000 a night. A few of them.
I'm telling you, $6,000. If you don't gamble, I used to go to Vegas at least 4 or 5
Patrick
times.
says camping video. You like my camping video, Patrick? Thank you.
I was not a gambler, and I was with degenerate gamblers, so I got everything for free. Because if you're with a whale, like a guy who's losing $10,000, $20,000 a night,
If you're with a whale.
that's what they call somebody who's big gambler. But I had friends who I had no interest in gambling. But like the pit bosses, the managers, they would hand me passes to everything because I was with them. They're like, keep them in this fucking hotel and fucking keep them losing here. Like, all right. So I'd get like all restaurants, free restaurants. And I would just, if you don't gamble, you could have a good time in Vegas. For $6,000, man, you'd have a great time. You could bang, if you get a couple chicks to dress as job as dancers, go out to dinner, go to a couple shows. Yeah.
Dude, my life is good. I'm happy. I don't need that stuff.
Well, no, we're staying at the hotel.
Dude, no, that's irresponsible, Cecil. I want bingo, I want line dancing, and I want to stack rocks for my $20,000.
The stacking rocks. When you showed that, I spit out my drink. I'm not even kidding. I was like, they won't put in a fucking like space pool. I mean, they could make that look really legit, like just a pool area, make it all outer space.
I think everybody in the chat was laughing so hard.
Why not
with the rocks? They have a room
yeah,
where
they were
you
laughing
can
at how
rocks.
stupid that.
It's like,
Listen, once you see it once, like how like you ruin the surprise that a big fat rock slides across as you use the force. Like now it's gonna happen for everyone. Now you're like, I've seen this on like YouTube. It's boring. They literally want you to go and stack rocks.
Why wouldn't they build like the coolest like pool on like a movie set? So that's like, we're gonna do an excursion to what the fuck moon is the Ewoks on or something.
Indoor.
Were you there when I went over the drinks, Anna, and I lost my crap over the freaking Hoth drink?
Yeah, you're like, what? They were in the middle of a war, but they had enough time to make a drink.
Yeah, and they were like, the guy was like, we traveled to the depths of Hoth to find just the right ice for this drink. And you're like, what? Why would you go there for ice? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard about. This is the best this story group can come up with. That set me off. And then they have a Dagobah drink. A Dagobah. It's called the Dagobah Lammet. And even the vloggers were like, I don't really like this drink. It tastes like grass. How do you make a freaking cocktail taste like you're chewing on grass and think that's a good idea? Like, are you...
Did they say
sorry,
how much any of
are
these
you guys
things
getting me
were?
started on this thing? I won't shut up. It'll just
Well, no, it's funny because when you were showing the food, I was like, I would starve to death.
Yeah, that's right. I highlighted that comment.
Yo, back in the 90s or early 2000s, I can't remember. I used to go here once in a while. There was a place in New York City, a restaurant bar, and then sometimes they'd have like parties there. It was called Mars 2112. It's a bar, and basically you get in an elevator, and the elevator is like a shuttlecraft, and it takes you down, and it's supposed to be your landing on Mars.
Cecil.
And let me show you. I'm just looking.
No, you don't have to show me. Listen to what I'm going to tell you.
It looked better. It looked better than fucking...
I know. Listen to what I'm
just a regular bar in Manhattan.
I know. Listen to me. I'm knee deep in it, man. I need help. I can't get out of this. I got to go outside and get some sun. I'm going to die. I've been living off chicken wings and water.
Ooh, I love chicken wings.
So they have a bar at Epcot that they open called Space 220. It's amazing. You get into a shuttle, you launch into outer space.
It's probably the same thing like Mars 2112.
And it's gorgeous. And you're like, well, if they did such a good job with this, then the Star Cruiser is going to be better. But no, you get into a box truck. A box truck?
Yo, they didn't even charge you to get into this bar. Like if you just
freaking
had like
Star Wars, man. They're going to pull me back. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do Kenobi. I'm going to destroy it.
And share my screen for a split second.
See, so I'm in the middle of a painting. I can't be sharing
for a split second, I'll just show a picture.
I'm almost done with my painting. Can you wait 5 minutes?
Yes?
In 5 minutes.
What is wrong? Cecil, I believe you. Let her paint.
I just want to show you the pictures so you can look at it and see like how
Cecil,
much
I'm literally almost done. Can you wait 5 seconds?
Could you do it now?
No.
Hell no.
It's so funny. Somebody just wrote an article about this restaurant. I'm like, and it's
Were they
closed.
comparing this restaurant to the Disney stuff?
They closed in 2012. This restaurant,
Mm.
and somebody just wrote an article about it, like maybe almost a year ago. But it's kind of crazy that they wrote an article about a. No, they're just like, I miss it. I wish it would come back. I wrote an article about it, but it was cool. It was like it was drunk. It's like same thing. You get in an elevator. It's like shaking, and you're like on Mars. It looked better. This is just a fucking restaurant bar in Manhattan. It looked better than Disney. Like,
so sad.
And why not have like the same thing? You get in an elevator. It has a little bit, and it's like, oh, we're landing on Endor for to go in the lagoon. It's like this famous lagoon for swimming, and then you open up, and it's this huge indoor pool that's decorated like a jungle. It's beautiful. That would be fucking great. Like something like that. There's nothing special about it. It looks so cheap and meaningless.
Well, into this rabbit hole.
All of Disney now.
All of the stuff on the Halcyon Star Cruiser was supposed to be inserted into Galaxy's Edge. So literally, that stuff that we see was originally planned for the theme park ticket admission. Which I'm like, all right, that's the theme park ticket admission, like show and activities and stuff like that, which makes sense. You adding $6,000, like you better have something. Oh my gosh, the concept art of the dinner theater for Galaxy's Edge. I hate to say this, it looks freaking awesome. It looks like Star Wars. They made it after the cantina in the original trilogy. It looks so good, and I'm like, why didn't I not do that?
Why didn't it happen? Oh, you know why it didn't happen? It was because Kathleen Kennedy said that nobody would want to go there.
I know.
It's still no. There's not going to be any nostalgia for this stuff with the kids from today. Like,
no.
It's the only people buying the toys are adults that have that grew up with it. But once they die off, nobody's going to give a fuck about Star Wars.
You hear what's going on now? The people that got the free ride bought a bunch of exclusive merch and put it all up,
and they're selling it all on eBay
to make a buck after you got a free
ride. Are people even buying it off of eBay though? That's the question.
That's the thing, because like the exclusive lightsabers, like it's like $180 there. They're selling it for $1,700.
Oh. All right, let's take a look at this, Cecil.
All right, this is like I said, this is just a restaurant bar, but like you're on Mars, and these windows are outer space, and it had like screens, but this was 20 years ago. So and I remember going here in the early 2000s. It looks better than this shit, and it didn't even cost you a cover to go in here. This was like the elevator areas where you landed. This was just a restaurant in Manhattan. And I'm just like, how the hell can a restaurant have a better execution than Disney, than Star Wars? I don't know.
Because Matt Martin and Pablo Hidalgo's running this.
It's unreal. Like, that place was cool. And I remember there were Martians walking around and stuff in there. Let's see if anybody...
Martians?
Yeah. Oh, here's an old YouTube video of it. Hold on.
Anna, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Oh.
No, I'm done with the painting. What do you mean, don't leave you?
Don't leave me with this...
with the crazy person?
Here, share my screen again.
Jeez, so demanding.
All right, so this was like their video, but like this was probably made in the 90s, this video. So you gotta like
oh,
it's the same level.
Oh, so good.
It's the same level as freaking, except it was actually good food. It was pretty
nachos, cake. steak,
The food was pretty damn good.
hamburger.
You know what is
Look at
good? Food usually.
But like the actual the construction of the place was awesome.
Um, yeah, this looks like these people are actually having fun. What the hell? Is that supposed to be an email?
This guy's doing lines of coke off on Martian
baby,
gas.
let's go to Mars. I'll take you to the moon and shoot up my star.
Like
Oh.
they had probably zero budget next to Disney, and they pulled it off way better. It was fun in there, man. Can you drink in that place?
Yeah, you have to pay though.
You don't get open bar for $6,000.
No, every alcoholic beverage is between $15 and $30.
Oh my god!
I know. It's
Well,
just
then
like,
you
what
can't
are
even
they
get it like a shot, can you?
It's like, what are they thinking? They think it's a good idea?
Yes, they do. Oh, what's up, Camelot? See you in the chat.
Cecil is jealous of what? That looks
You're
more
jealous of
Star Wars. Yeah, no, that looks more Star Wars than the Galactic Star Cruiser. It really does. Like, it was a pretty fun place, and like I said,
After I stream, you know, from Epcot or something, I always can check Twitter with Cecil's tweet. Stop going to places that hate you. Stop it. And I'm like, thanks, man. Stop supporting companies that hate you. You always, it seems like you always put that tweet when I'm there. It's like he's trying to make me feel horrible about my job.
Stop supporting people that fire and publicly humiliate your friends. Is that so hard to do, drunk? Is that so impossible? Nah, I'm kidding. I know you have to do it for your job. I just like making you feel bad. Makes me feel makes me feel good.
It makes Cecil feel better about his miserable existence.
Yeah.
Anna gets it.
That's all right. It's gonna happen. A love story from Ombre Gorilla.
Did you read my super chat yet? No, Borg Pork, I haven't because I've been painting.
This looks good.
I'm going to upload this onto my art Instagram right now. I'll pull that up. You can watch the ones that I have painted. Guys, I have officially painted 50 fucking eyeballs. Isn't that crazy?
That's your 1/4.
I am. That's so exciting. So yeah, you can see all 49 of the ones that I have painted so far. It's crazy. And none of my friends have volunteered willingly.
I sent you one, but
with my mask.
I had a problem.
What was your problem?
You guys see any that are your favorite?
Yes.
I sent her a photo of my eye, and then my Twitter got with my brother's camera. My Twitter got nuked.
Okay, I'm gonna play them in reverse order while I upload this next one. It's okay, Trunk.
Jacob Atten says 50. That's it. We got to deal with 150 more of these fucking things.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, you do.
She started with Spock, I believe.
Yeah, but that one doesn't count. That was just like a test.
It was a test tube.
Yeah.
They have unlimited green and blue milk, though, Cecil.
That's disgusting.
My stomach's bubbly. I had a lot of shrimp today.
This person.
What flavor is the green and blue milk?
You never had it?
No. I don't go to Disney.
Yeah, that's right. You don't support companies that hate you.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't go anywhere that hates me. That's why I stay indoors all the time.
Thanks then for going to those places with us and having to make us suffer through your presence.
You're welcome.
Dude, I want to go back to Universal just so I can see that little person again.
you don't even have to get a ticket. He washes the
That's true.
railing.
It makes me like so sad that like I never realized my whole life that you can't you know, if you're little you can't go on a roller coaster.
Might have bigger problems than that.
I know,
that
but that just makes me sad. All right, I'm gonna read some super chats that I missed while I was painting. Which, by the way, everyone, thank you. I really appreciate it. Even though Cecil continues to talk over me.
Well, I was asking Jay if he was making a joke. He said he might have bigger problems than that.
Board Pork, thank you for the super chat. Would you ever go to a Star Wars themed nightclub party? They have rooms for lightsaber battles. It's way more fun and cheaper than a Disney hotel. What? Where are those places? I would just be afraid of breaking the lightsabers. Yeah? So that sounds cool. I went to that Star Wars bar in LA and it was very underwhelming. Let's see. Patrick T, thank you for super chat. Sent you an I. Don't know if you got it. Ooh, I haven't checked my I email. That sounded weird. But I will go check it.
I have a picture of you with a lightsaber from Houston, but I was completely blacked out at that bar. I don't remember a minute of it.
No, the guys that are from like Crimson Dawn were there. Like the guy that owns the company and then one of the guys that like works for them. And that lightsaber turned any color. So I said, can you make it yellow? Because that's my favorite color. And I don't know who took that picture of me, but I'm so hammered in that picture. I look so
hairy?
Hammered.
Oh. He said I'm so hairy in that picture.
I probably was.
I have pictures of you on my phone holding a lightsaber, but I honestly don't remember that night. I must have been taking pictures.
Yeah, you got so drunk the bartender cut you off, Cecil.
That's outrageous. How dare he?
She.
Whatever.
I will say, though, the guy bartender made way better drinks than the chick bartender. Let's see. Russell Hall, thank you for the super chat. Where did you change your clothes? Right next to my truck, Russell. I literally just ripped my pants off, threw them in the back of my truck, grabbed my shorts out, threw them on. When I peed at a gas station while I was pumping gas, because I went in to go use the restroom, and the guy lied to me and told me that there wasn't a restroom, and I said they don't make buildings without restrooms. I'm a paying customer, and he wouldn't let me use the restroom. So I was like, fine, I can't hold it until I get home, so I'm just gonna piss right here, and I did.
When did that happen?
When I was in high school or college, I can't remember.
I thought it was last week.
No,
today.
Russell Hall, thank you for the super chat. At least you didn't eat the red gummy bears. That's true. Russell Hall, thank you for another 3 super chats in a row. Be honest, the showerhead Hitachi was intriguing. No, the Pokemon stuff was weird. The next one, don't think of it as a living thing. It's a vibrator. It's still in the shape of a Pokemon.
Wait, what are you talking about?
And then the last one, don't even make me go back to that. We all saw it years ago anyway. Patrick T, thank you for the super chat. Was distracted. Did you read my super chat? Well, I did now. Russell, thank you for super chat. Cecil's the worst. He skips 80% of his chats.
80%.
Those numbers, I know.
That's rough.
That's not
true. No, Russell, thank you for super chat. You strip ass naked in public. No, my shirt was long enough to cover, so like nobody saw anything. But yeah, I ripped off my pants, my undies. I was going commando. Yeah, when I peed in, no, I was literally at the gas pump, and I just was like, I can't fucking hold it. I was like, fuck it. I just peed.
Atta girl.
Yeah.
Haven't I told you this story?
I mean, it's not the greatest story.
Next super chat. Patrick T, thank you for the super chat. Where you at, Joey? Jay is great. Is great. Camping vids are thumbs up.
Thank you.
There you go. Patrick T, thank you for super chat. Can I hire Cecil to sell my stuff?
What is he selling?
His stuff.
I don't know. His stuff.
Sure. Is it drugs?
I
You
don't
might
know.
not get a good return if it's drugs.
Okay, here we go. Grimmelton, thank you for the super chat, my dude. I will have you know, I'm a Comicsgate backer. I have all of Narwhal's comics and just packed Smokes of the Werewolf from Belmont Press. I'm not so bad. I'm sure you're a nice person, but when you tag like 10 people in a fucking Twitter thread talking about how much you don't like them, chances are those people aren't going to be inclined to think you're the nicest person on the face of the planet, dude. And when I get tagged in posts like that, it's a mute for me. So, just FYI, dude.
Can you read his name again? Can you read his name again?
I'm muting you so I can read my fucking super chats. Matt G, thank you for the super chat. Cecil, we need a drink off between you and Mary Mayhem. Patrick T, thank you for the super chat. Congratulations. Party popper, champagne exploding balloon emoji. Thank you. I appreciate that. Patrick T, thank you for the super chat. Anne refuses to watch Time Bandits, yet wants to see Little People. What the fuck? Dude, it's not that I refuse to. That DVD doesn't work on any of our DVD players. And I know you sent me the movie file. It's just, I don't want to watch a movie at my computer. I don't know. I'll get around to it, I promise. But thank you for the super chat. Russell Hall, I think I read all those super chats. Oh, here we go. This is the last one. Russell Hall, 80% is about right. Cecil is kind of frustrating. And on that note, you are unmuted, Cecil.
I think he was peeing on the floor.
I'm peeing on the gas pump.
You ever peed in, like, that there was a movie came out long time ago. It's called Red Dawn.
Oh, yeah. With Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, there's a scene in there where kids got to pee in the radiator. And one time I was like, my dad's radiator blew in the truck, and I was like, it's my time to shine, Dad. But he wouldn't let me pee in the radiator.
Oh.
So
I'm sorry.
I was sad about that.
Aw, poor drunk 3PO. And guys, there's 71 people watching. Please smash the like button, please. And thank you. We're almost at 100 likes. Almost at 100 likes.
How many people are watching this?
70 people.
You got 100. There's 70 people in here?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
There was more before you came, but we're not counting that.
Matt G, you respond to my chat, Cecil? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Good vibes, good vibes. Let me see. Virtual hug, virtual hug. Okay.
You're getting virtual hugs?
Yes, from Matt G.
Hey, we got over 100 likes. Thank you so much, everyone. Well, guys, let me see if this is uploaded yet. It takes so long. It's not uploaded yet. God damn. This takes me fucking ever. It's almost uploaded, drunk. Will you at least stay till I get... Oh my goodness. Anna, just read it. Read what? I sent the super chat. Or I read the super chats. I read all of them. Is there one from Matt G that I missed? Matt G, I don't see any super chat from you.
Some person in the chat says, will you do a nude painting of Cecil? I have offered numerous times. I have what is known as a Rubenesque body, but she does not. She's not interested in painting it.
I think you're more of a sweaty husk body type.
Sweaty husk?
Patrick T, don't do that. I gotta send an Apple TV. No, don't do that. We have one of those Amazon TV boxes. Is it on?
Sweet
I mean,
talker,
I can find it. I can find it.
Back in the
thank
day,
you.
like when you were chubby, the size was husky.
husky.
They're
Yeah,
like, yeah, excuse me,
Yeah.
manager. My son needs some new pants. Husky. Dang,
he's
Mom.
a husky lad.
Mom, that's another word of saying fat. Husky, not slim, not regular. Husky.
We need to go where the husky boys shop.
Yeah, that's right there.
Husky needs to make a comeback. That was a big word. I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah,
Won't
it's
it
gone.
just be offensive to people if you say that? They're so sensitive about everything.
Well, now you just call people fat. I would much rather be
It's
called.
more like now it's called straight leg, slim fit, or extra. Like,
Oh my gosh, guys, it's uploaded. All right, guys,
extra.
let's start at the beginning. Okay. You see how it's all out of sync? It'll get better. So that was my test. And then we go
Aw.
through all of these.
Isn't Anna pretty, everyone? Put one in the
Aw,
chat
thank you.
for tacos.
Thank you. I think I look terrible now. I hate my hair color.
What'd
I
you
was
do?
looking at some videos somebody clipped of me, and my hair was so long, and I'm like, ugh, I regret cutting it. It's so short now. I hate
I just
it.
cut my hair short too.
Nobody asked you. You just cut
Sweaty
it because you're
husk.
tired of dyeing it. All right, let's update.
Well, we
Refresh,
have our
refresh.
problems.
Ah! There we go. 50 eyes, guys. 50 fucking eyeballs. Look at that.
Imagine if like
All right.
people that don't know you or anything like show up at this site and they're like, "What is this? What is this
I
project?"
say it in all of them.
You
Here
know how
guys
people
go.
don't read.
Here's the link for it on the Instagram. What? What? What did you say, Drunk?
I said people don't read. They just look at they'll look at the pictures and be like, "Oh, this is interesting."
There's a bunch of people on Instagram that like just paint eyes.
Oh.
It's a thing.
Is there anybody who just paints scrotums?
I'm sure, but I don't follow those people.
That should be your next project.
No, thank you. Well, no, we learned from my Harley Quinn painting that I'm not good at painting boobs. And people are like, you should practice that. You get more people watching.
What? Boobs?
If I practice painting boobs.
Did you see Britney Spears' Instagram, Cecil?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm downloading the photos right now.
I like the one where she's rolling around in the little red bikini.
She just seems so free and happy now.
Mm-hmm.
Good for her. I have pictures like that too. They're on my private account.
Of you rolling around?
Yeah. And I put diamonds, little.
Oh my god!
I put
You put
diamonds over the
diamonds
private
over
area.
your man parts.
I put dice, but actual dice.
Oh.
Oh, that's sad. They're not like those giant ones that people have hanging in cars, are they?
No.
They're just the
You know,
little ones.
Instagram is weird, like, because when you follow someone, they like, you know, you get recommendations. So the one guy that's on the team, Mark, the cyborg's missing a leg. And so I followed him, and like all these, like for like 2 weeks, I've been getting like all these people like missing a limb on Instagram. They want me to follow.
Oh.
I was like, I didn't know there was that many people missing a limb.
Well, you know, shop class happens.
Do they even
So what
have
do you guys
shop?
think? What do you guys think? 50 eyes.
Very impressive.
That's impressive.
But you need to go to the boob. You should stop here and go to the boob or the scrot project.
I really don't want to
Squirt?
do that.
Did you say
What?
squirt?
Scrot.
Oh.
I really don't want to do either of those things.
They say the scrotum is windows to the soul.
No, they don't.
Oh, curtains to the hole.
Ew.
Most disgusting thing I've ever said.
Yeah, it's I was kind of waiting for the
That's
next.
the most disgusting thing you think you've ever said. My goodness.
In the last 5 minutes, at least.
Kind of waiting for the next part.
I'll give that to you. Well, guys, thank you so much to everyone that's hung out and like been here with me since the beginning of this whole painting eyes journey. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate everyone that has, volunteered and sent me pictures of the windows to their soul, so that way this could be possible. I feel like I've learned a lot, and no eyes are the same. Clearly, it's been a lot of fun and seeing like the different skin pigments and how just the variety. Eyes can tell, a lot. There's a story in each one. You just look and you see. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it, and I'm very excited to continue and get to 100, then 150, and then 200. And like I said before, once these are all done, I'll add leafing to them, and then I will, be doing a show in real life, so you can come and meet me in real life and see a wall of eyes. So that will, that'll be fun. Chris Stanley, I see that you just sent a super sticker. I can't see what it is, but thank you. Oh, it's a thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, thank you.
What about Project Taint? That way men and women can send it.
No. Thank you for ruining the moment.
You're welcome.
Maggie, thank you for that. One of the super chats was for Cecil, but you muted him. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me scroll back. Did I mute? Oh, Maggie, yes. Cecil, we need a drink off between you and Mary Mayhem. I don't want Mary to get alcohol poisoning. Let's see. Now you've ruined my chat. The next challenge, left nutsack. Oh my god. No.
Come on, people. Keep it classy.
You degenerates, you started
Oh, cool.
this.
The porn box just arrived.
Oh my god. Thank you for getting rid of those. Well, everyone, I am done. I'm coming up on almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you to Drunk 3PO and Cecil for stopping by.
I wanted to really honestly congratulate you. This is a pretty momentous occasion. It's a big endeavor, and you're doing great.
Yeah, seriously, Anna. Yeah, this is your dedication to this stuff is pretty impressive. It's very motivating. Like, I'm dead serious. I'm not trying to be like Cecil, who's a jerk, but I'm really like, no, I love Cecil. But your dedication to this, it's awesome.
Oh, thank you. I think it's one of those things right now
don't
where
like compliments, but it's really cool.
I appreciate it. I see some people saying that it's like either weird or it's stupid or I'm wasting my time, and I'm just like, just wait until I'm done with all of them, and I do a gallery show, and I have them all up on a wall, and people are gonna be like, oh, that looks cool. That didn't believe me in the beginning. I'm excited, but thank you guys. I do appreciate that, and thanks for coming on and hanging out. I didn't want to like throw a yay, I finished 50 eyes party, but I guess I kind of did. And I got another super chat. I will go check it. Thank you guys.
It's Russell Hall.
Oh god, it is Russell Hall. God damn it, Russell. Russell Hall did email me Gates McFadden's eye. I want you guys all to know that, and that is not acceptable. Russell Hall, thank you for the super chat. Gates McFadden happily volunteers for Project Taint. No, Russell, she doesn't.
Well, wait a minute. What was the Hitachi shower head? What is that?
God. We on Simcast, Chrissy decided to bring up this article on which of the Pokemon would you most want to have sex with.
And Blastoise was the one that had like those blasters on the side, and they're like, that's kind of like an Hitachi.
But why would you want to have a
everyone,
second
thank you so much
animal?
for watching. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. If you want to go see that degenerate conversation, go over to Simpcast on Chrissy Mayer's channel, and you can check out that whole Pokemon fiasco. Drunk, lovely having you on here. Thanks for coming on. Cecil, thank you for coming on and
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Just making
Just leave it
everything
there.
go.
Leave it there. Just say thank you.
All right.
Leave off the back
And
part.
everyone in the chat, you missed the super chat. What did I miss? I didn't miss a super chat. I got all of them. There's no other ones on here. I'll scroll back. It's got the Gates McFadden, got the Matt G, got Chris Stanley. I got all of the super chats. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you. Leave me a comment on the stream, please, and thank you. Bye, everyone.